Hello everybody, welcome to Bass and Bonsai. Hello everybody, welcome to the show. We're going to get out here and catch some largemouth bass. Yeah, I know, you guessed it, right? And what we're also going to do, I know you guys are familiar with that, right? This is the rod and reel combo that I like to throw the 1/2 ounce treble baits with, whether it be a jerk bait. I really love it for jerk baits, but I started throwing it this year more with the 1/2 ounce rattle traps. Well, come the 3/4 ounce, and it feels like it may not be quite enough for that, so I've kind of made another one. This is, if you guys remember this one I made, I put the handle on it, that's Mega Bass handle. Well, this one I kind of just put a grip on it. This was my other custom I bought with this one, used, and I talked about it before. I broke the tip off. This was a little bit softer than this one. I broke the tip off and never did like it, but now that I'm throwing a little heavier bait, I've kind of redone it, put a different tip on it. We're going to try it for the 3/4. So you know the deal, and the wind's blowing. We got good conditions. We've got a good breeze, which is good, and like we've got mid to high 80-degree temps. And I'll stand you down here. You guys can make out the wind's blowing all the way down this way. So I'm going to work this whole area real quick. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon, and we're going to try to hit this area with the deeper water with the rattle traps. That's what the plan is. You know I love it when a plan comes together. So let's go see if we can make this plan come together. Oh yeah, we'll hit them with the chatterbaits and other stuff also, a little shallower if we can't get a deep bite going, or as the day goes, and see if the fish start working their way up shallower. Right? Right. So right off the bat, I'm just going to start throwing this and see how I like it. I have not tried this new configuration yet, and I'm not sure if I like the TRV on it. I know with the rattle traps, not necessarily for treble baits, but just to be able to get baits out of the grass. I like a little bit longer handle. I could get it in my gut, use it for leverage to help rip the baits out, and I like a little stiffer rod. And this rod is just about 1 inch shorter, which will give it a little overall more power anyway than the other rod I was using, but it's also just a touch stiffer too, so I'm hoping it fits the bill. There we go. Little guy, might need to tighten the drag up a touch on this reel, just because I'm dealing, give it a couple clicks with a little tighter, a little bigger treble. There you go. What do you think? Just a few casts in, catching fish. We need a big one to really tell. Spider-Man kiss. Beautiful largemouth bass. Big baits, big bass. Not necessarily. But I love big baits that catch big bass and also little ones. That's why this 3/4, I'm starting to love way over the 1/2 ounce. Right? Anytime you can take a big bait, catch big bass, but then still catch little ones. There we go, right? That was that quick, guys. That quick. I think I'm gonna like this new reel too. That's a better fish. Oh man, that's a good one. Don't come off. Oh yes, look at that. That was the very next cast after that little guy in the same spot. Oh boy. New rod, working pretty good. I would try to boat flip him for you guys. I think I could do it. Yeah, I can do it. That is a big 2.5 pounder. Shows you the power of that rod. It was awesome. It had like 1.5 inches or almost 2 inches more, and it was perfect for jerk baits. It was awesome, but it was just got too heavy once I lost that tip. But for this, it feels awesome so far. Awesome rod. Sometimes you can repurpose a rod that gets the tip broke. Beautiful bass. I'm gonna call it 2.5. I don't think it's 3. It's definitely over 2. I ain't gonna take time to wait. I just got here, just got on the water, just testing. Just calm down. Just calm down, Susan. It's a 2.5 pound bass, believe me, right? Oh, it's a female. She's a kisser too. Oh yeah. All right, awesome. Whoa, awesome. I've been keeping her wet. We're gonna see if she'll jump. Nice bass, second fish of the day. Oh, she was so close. Oh God, she was right there. Oh, look at that steady hand. We're on them, let's go. We're immediately on fire right off the bat. Oh boy, it's the afternoon bite. Haven't been here long, even if I don't catch another fish. Caught a nice one like that. Like that. There, my fingers weren't working. You guys are wondering why I put the white one on. I've had some rain. The water's up and it's a little dirtier than it normally is. So I thought, well, the white, is like the brightest colored, and it's still a natural color, but the brightest color rattle trap I have, basically. Just throw it just in case. I'm more apt to hit it. Throw a few over here. There we go. There we go on the white. Oh, he's a skier. Get him in here. He's not big. Oh, but he's beautiful. Not big, but beautiful, that's for sure. Look at that beautiful bass. Get in here. Lipless baits seem to be working. Booyahs. Anyway, I haven't tried anything else, but half ounce, I forget the name of that color, but it's the white one's got a little bit of yellow. It's got a blue back and a little bit of yellow on the belly. And big time jumper. If I keep this one, I was going to switch the handle out, but I decided not to, just for the fact that I also like this for jerk baits, and I like the shorter handle for jerk baits. So that's what originally gave me the idea. I was like, well, I'll turn this one in to put the longer handle, because it had a short handle on it too, and I'll turn it into my lipless rattle trap rod, just for the fact I can get that longer, use it to rip it through the grass kind of thing. Bite is just not right yet. I went down that way. Now we're going to start and we're going to go hit this side of the bank. But before I do that, I'm going to hit this honey hole just a few times with the chatterbait. Start it out fire, and then just a slow burn. Slow burn. We got a good wind. The wind's blowing into the bank. The bank it was blowing into, so far nothing. Oh boy, I got a stick. Oh! Ooh! Yeah. That was a big one too. Oh, you don't get those every day. Oh, look at that. Woo! Nice one. Nice one, boys and girls. All right, let's hit the shallows from the deep side. Grassy right there. There we go. And no honey hole. Whoa, that is a jumping machine. That sucker jumped a long way. Oh yeah, get over here. There we go. Big largemouth, not so big bass. He got a little jacked up lip. You guys don't want to look, trust me. Caught him on the old Z-Man original Bayou Crawl. I love that skirt. I don't know what it is about it. It just seems to always work. That's the Yum. I don't even know the name of those. What do they call those? Of course, the package, look how old that is. I don't know. It's those. They're ferocious. But that color with that little bit of orange and that green seems to work it. All right, boys and girls, we're still fighting for something that'll work, but I switched out. I tried the half ounce on this in that Toledo Gold. Now I'm trying the Rayburn Red, because this water is darker, so it may take a little bit brighter color to entice them if that bite's tough. I think when you got a bite going on, it doesn't really matter. But we're just going to try it for a minute. I don't have it in 3/4 ounce, but if I ever get on a day where it seems to be where they need it over the Toledo Gold, oh, there we go. This may be the day. We'll find out. Not a big one, but we got a bass. It's been a long time. They just haven't been hitting on anything. Had little taps, like, you know, if I could feel something, and then nothing. We lost one on the 3/4, but maybe we're onto something. Let's find out. We got one finally. Not big, but this bite has been tough today. Oh yeah, we got you. I've switched back and forth to a few different things. Nothing's really working. Spider-Man kiss. See if we got a jumper, because nothing's working. Tough day. That one almost jumped. This one's gonna jump. Look at him, I caught him again. Come on, go. Dog. About ready to put an end on this video because it sucks. Sucking big time. Cannot get a bite. There's grass everywhere, but there we go. Oh boy, that's a jumper. It is right by the only other fish we really got on right at the beginning. We're just on the other side. Come on. Get in here. Look at you, you pounder. Alright, I'm going to put an end for sure to this video because we probably won't catch nothing else before dark. Bite is tough. I just had to switch it. It's kind of dark water, had a lot of rain. You can tell it's up into the grass. And the bite is just not that great. That guy's got a little bit. Did you see what he did? Alright guys, I don't know. I didn't like this video. If you liked it, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Bass and Bonsai. We catch fish. Not today, but we do catch them. Today's a rough day. Probably roughest I've had in quite a while. I've only had a few hours out here. Got here after work, and like I said, I didn't realize they got this much rain. We had some rain the other night, but it wasn't that much. Looks like they got pounded here pretty good, and that, you know, the old saying is like, you know, they fed up on everything washing in, or I don't know, it just does something. Get out of here, go bass and bonsai for yourself. Thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna make another cast. Just like that. There we go. Finally. Oh, not hooked that great. Finally got up here in the shallows with the Rapture white jig. Caught another one. Mwah. These bites are tough. Tough. Like, you gotta work for it. Exactly how we do it. Big largemouth bass. Let's see if it'll jump. That is a beauty. We're gonna jump. Yeah!